We're in my giant pumpkin patch today. I was asked by a community member yesterday, they wanted to see how I pollinate a pumpkin, and flukily it was the right timing that we have one to do this morning. So this is what my giant pumpkin patch looks like at this time of year. The plants are about half to 2/3 grown in. They're very big plants. This is 3 plants you'll see in here. And it's, for me, the exciting time of year to pollinate pumpkins. So what I'm watching for is flowers like this at a certain spot on the plant, which just kind of came from experience on here. This is a female flower which has the little pumpkin on the bottom. I already went and selected some male flowers from another plant over there. This does not have a pumpkin on the bottom. This has all the pollen I want. I'm gonna make this as simple as I'm gonna peel this back, turn this into a paintbrush, and the nice thing about the giant pumpkins is I can see the pollen coming off. I'm just rubbing it all in there, trying to get I'm doing what the bees would do. If I didn't do this, the bees would probably still pollinate this, but I wanna know what happens, because today's a rainy day, the bees might not be out as active, and I wanna know that what plant I took the pollen from. So I took the pollen from one of the plants over there, which was a 2,500 pound pumpkin, crossed with this pumpkin, which is a 2,100 pound pumpkin, the plant. It's not going to affect this year's pumpkin, it's going to affect just the seeds for next year is my cross. So even if the bees did the work, I would get the exact same pumpkin I was expecting out of this. So I'm rubbing this all in here. So I took 3 flowers, that's my usual. 1 would probably do it, 5 would do it, better chance, but 3 I've always had good luck. Then I'm gonna take an elastic and I'm gonna tie this closed so the bees don't come and do the work and take it from another plant. I'm gonna tie that closed, so now I've crossed that plant with this plant just for genetics. Other than that, it makes absolutely no difference. I've made some notes of what I've done so that if I keep this pumpkin, I know when and what I used. And I will typically do 2 to 3 pollinations on each plant in specific spots. I already did one over there on the 15th, so that one is a couple days old. Today's the 19th, so that one's 4 days old. And I'll probably just do the 2 in this plant unless I see a problem with one of them. If I do, I'll find another female show up in a couple days and I will pollinate another one. But other than that, that's what I do out here. I do 2 per plant, and then fingers crossed and we go for the pumpkin ride. Hope y'all have a good day.